Welcome to the Canopy Roads Baptist Church podcast. Our mission is to develop fully devoted followers of Christ. On today's episode, we pick up where we left off yesterday with Mark Thorp reading Psalm 105, verses 26 through 45.
Greetings, everyone. We're going to continue our reading through the book of Psalms. We're going to pick up here in Psalm 105 with verse 26. He sent Moses, his servant, and Aaron, whom he had chosen. They performed his signs among them and miracles in the land of Ham. He sent darkness and made the land dark. They did not rebel against his words. He turned their waters into blood and caused their fish to die. Their land swarmed with frogs, even in the chambers of their kings. He spoke, and there came swarms of flies and gnats throughout their country. He gave them hail for rain, and fiery lightning bolts through their land. He struck down their vines and fig trees and shattered the trees of their country. He spoke, and locusts came, young locusts without number, which devoured all the vegetation in their land, and ate up the fruit of their ground. He struck down all the firstborn in their land, the firstfruits of all their strength. Then he brought out Israel with silver and gold, and there was none among his tribes who stumbled. Egypt was glad when they departed, for dread of them had fallen upon it. He spread a cloud for a covering, and fire to give light by night. They asked, and he brought quail, and he gave them bread from heaven in abundance. He opened the rock, and water gushed out. It flowed through the desert like a river, for he remembered his holy promise, and Abraham his servant. So he brought his people out with joy, his chosen ones with singing. And he gave them the lands of the nation, and they took possession of the fruit of the people's toil, that they might keep his statutes and observe his laws. Praise the Lord. So as you're reflecting on those verses today and thinking through those, here's some questions that might help prompt some thought for you. How's God come through for you when you saw no way out? What has turned out for good in those instances? And probably the hardest one, what did you learn from those experiences?
We hope this message was encouraging to you. If you would like this kind of content delivered directly to you, consider subscribing to our channel. If you'd like more information about our church, please visit us on the web at canopyroads.org. And thanks for listening to the Canopy Roads Baptist Church podcast.